Here's the Sunbeam handheld steamer. The directions that come with it are pretty good. It's a little bit heavy in my hand and it's big. I feel like I have to kind of work to support it. You can see the on-off button in the back. The light flashes blue until the steamer is ready to go. In the front is the fill port, which is something that I'm not crazy about. You have to turn the steamer towards you to see where the water level is, and I think that's kind of dangerous. And it was difficult to pull this water bin out. You have to release this button right here and pull the water bin straight out, and then there's a little tiny port that you have to fill, and you have to go very slowly to fill that little port. So the fact that the water tank is in the front and the small port are two things that I'm not crazy about. And like I say, it is a little bit heavy here. So the top button is continuous steam. I have a skirt here that's got some wrinkles in it. Let's see if I can aim it so you can see the wrinkles. So we're going to turn it on, and okay, right there. There it goes. So maybe that was an anomaly of it being the first time. And it says that if the wrinkles don't want to come out, that you turn the garment over. It also says you have to be careful because this will drip. It does seem to make the garment quite wet. And we're working on those wrinkles. It's getting the wrinkles out pretty good. So that's a shot. Here, this is you're supposed to be a button that you can turn on that's continuous steam instead of having the shot of steam, and it's supposed to be the top button here, but there it goes. You have to press this button, push it down. Having the controls in the front where you have to turn it around to see what you're doing and it steams towards you doesn't seem like a real good idea to me, but I'm going to turn this off for 1 minute, and I'm going to turn this garment around. So I don't know how if you can see it, it leaves it pretty wet. So I'd have to wait a little bit for it to dry up before I actually use the garment. Okay, here's the front, and we're going to make a second attempt to, once I stick this up here, a second attempt to get some wrinkles out of the front. So let's see if we can do that. Now I'm going to try and put on the continuous steam. Again, it's a little bit difficult I'd have to get used to operating these controls from the front, so where you don't have to turn them around so the steamer is facing you while you're getting the wrinkles out. And this is a nylon skirt, so synthetic fiber, so it really shouldn't be too hard to get the wrinkles out of it. Maybe I'm just holding it too close. Okay, let's try. There's some wrinkles in this. You can see them there in the pattern. See if it'll work on this. Oh, it works really good on the shower curtain. Probably a little bit hard to see where the creases are because of the color of the fabric, but taking those babies right out. Of course, with the shower curtain, I'm not so concerned about having it get wet and dry again. But yes, this is working very, very nice on the shower curtain. And again, the directions did say if you're having trouble getting the wrinkles out at all, to turn it over and try it from the back, but sometimes that works better. So there we go. And for all the steaming I've done, it's down to the bottom there. You could see it. So I use a little bit of water. This also says you don't have to use distilled water, which I always do use because I don't want to leave the residue in the steamer. So I like this, the way it works on the effectiveness of this. It's just a heavy unit, and I don't like that the controls are in the front where you have to turn the steamer towards you to see what's going on, and you have to turn the face of the steamer towards you to see where you're at with the full. So there we have it. It seems to steam, and it does have a brush attachment that comes with it, and you do register it online, and there's a barcode that comes with it to register it online.